Okay, it's May 2nd. Anna did my hair. It looks all nice and curly. Can't. But made it home. And so did Josh. So we's home. What? There's a baby. There's a baby. There's a baby. What is that? Oh. Yay. Chicken dance. So that might be arranged, chicken dance. So I'm so tired. And I'm gonna make well, this is the video 10 weird about me. I don't know. But yeah.
10 things that make me sexy as fuck.
I'll probably do
Huh?
No.
What's your keys?
No.
Why not?
Okay, let's get started on this video that's like 10 things about me. The first one is I used to be a bartender. I did like 2 extremities of the bartending. It's pretty much like laid back to like over the top kind of bartending. The first one that was pretty laid back is I used to work at Olive Garden. I was a bartender. I started off being a hostess, worked up to a server, and then bartended at this other club that I'm about to talk about, and bartended at Olive Garden. But in Rock and Rodeo, you had, I think there was 8 bartenders when I was there, and it'd be like constantly making drinks like super fast sports. And my first sporty type thing was t-ball. Mom put me in gymnastics. After gymnastics, I did dance. I got into Taekwondo. Taekwondo, I was black belt, pep squad. I did soccer my freshman and sophomore year. I got into cross country through discus. I ran the 800 meter. I was awful about it, like awful at it. I tried running a mile, or like doing the mile run in middle school, and was awful. After track and stuff, I heard that they changed rules on cheerleading. You didn't have to tumble or flip or anything like that. So I went in, I made cheerleading my junior and senior year, and did cheerleading and all that. So the ACL, this is the third weird thing about me. When I was in soccer, I had torn my ACL. We were in practice and we were in the field, the school, practice football field, and then baseball at the practice soccer field. The football players were having practice. I was in soccer. We were doing like, you know, what do you call it? Scrimmage. There we go. We were doing a scrimmage, and my cleat got stuck in the ground, and then everybody just switched, or we have to turn back around because somebody kicked the ball back. Turned, popped my knee out, and the sound of it sounded like bones. It sounded like my bones snapped, but it was actually my tendons popping. And I was screaming so much that the football players could hear it. Number 4, I used to play percussion in middle school, and that was pretty interesting. Bunch of perverted band students through it and whatever. I really wanted to be in either choir or art. Art would have helped. I tried to be in art in middle school so many times. So, number 5 is I used to do pageants. Hold on one second. So, I used to be a huge like pageant type of girl. I first started off with Miss Teen Louisiana USA. Definitely they boosted up my confidence. I was a lot more confident in my own skin. I was going up there, even though my body didn't look the best, I still went up there and rocked it and did my own. I had to take communications classes, or a communication class with a one-on-one coach. Princess America, Louisiana, junior teen, 2011 was when I went to nationals. This is what I had to wear 24/7, and what I had to wear all the time. And so, okay, number 6. It's gonna be all about the acting modeling. This was before I did pageants and stuff like that. When I was like in 5th grade, we heard this thing on the radio, Pro Scout, it was like these scouts that were going out finding people for these agencies for them that were owned by this thing called Pro Scout. So it was like agencies, Pro Scout, and then the little scout. 7. Okay, this one is gonna sound bad, but I promise I was involved in a hit and run. And yes, well, they hit me, I ran. I was like turning in front of them and there was a stoplight right there. Stoplight was red. So I was like, okay, well they're way back there. They're gonna slow down. I'm gonna get right here at this red light. And so I stopped and I waited at the red light. And like, literally like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, somebody honked. 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, and I feel like this, like literally it probably went, it didn't leave a scratch. It kind of like left like a little bitty like dent, barely. It was like somebody had threw a baseball at it, like lightly. I don't know. It was something very light, and I was sitting there. I was like, "Are you serious? Really?" I was like, "You were so far away, and you hit me." And this lady decides to go into oncoming traffic. That I was freaking out. It was my first like wreck type of thing going on, and yeah. So I decided to drive somewhere where it's more public, and I went to like a snappy car wash that was like filled with people, and I parked into the parking space, and she followed me the whole way. When I finally parked, she gets my license number and goes away, and then tries to claim on my insurance. Number 8, and this is like weird. As you, me and Josh live in a trailer. We live in a, I guess, mobile home. Yeah, mobile home. I like saying it's a trailer. My hair's doing like this weird Elvis-y thing. It like will not go down. It keeps doing this thing. It's something simple, easy. One interesting thing that Josh thought was weird. I wish we would have lived in an RV. It's too cramped. You wouldn't have liked it. Plus, we have 2 dogs now. But I'm like, if we did have 2 dogs, we've been perfectly fine in an RV. But man, I'm kind of glad, or I'm glad that we're in this house. I'm not kind of glad. I'm really glad. Because it was something simple, easy. We have 2 rooms, bunch of space, 2 dogs, a yard, and yeah. So another thing on kind of like simple living. This is like this is number 9. I do not buy most of my clothes. Most of my stuff is like bathing suits, my Victoria's Secrets, anything Victoria's Secrets I bought because nobody else bought it for me, except for Caitlin. She has like some Victoria's Secret bras that she gives me because we're like sisters. Whatever she grows out of, I grow into. My attire is literally t-shirt and jeans, or t-shirt and shorts, or t-shirts and Nike shorts. I hate fancy clothing. I hate boutique clothing, but yet I have them because my friend Caitlin. So, number 10. Yeah. I don't know how to start this one off. So me and Josh were talking one day, and he's talking about the OK Corral and like other stuff that's just going over my head, because apparently in my school they never taught Western history. Josh was naming all these fancy people, like all these Western history stuff. The only thing I learned about the Western part of history is it started the Industrial Revolution because of railroads, and people could travel faster than they were at the time, and they started learning like gears and stuff like that. Industrial Revolution, we all know it, you know, all that stuff getting started. And I think it was the gold rush, and that was pretty much it. All I remember is gold rush happened in whatever year it was at the time, and the Industrial Revolution started in the Western era, and like the mountain men and like people traveling would die and stuff in the mountains because there would be pioneers and they wouldn't travel. I don't know. That's all I know about the Western, or the frontier movement, or I don't know what it's called. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know how to talk about it. So that's the 10 things about me that you know now that you didn't know before. So I'll probably have 10 more because I have like a whole bunch of like weird stuff that happened. So yeah, I was gonna put what happened about my foot in there, but that's a long story. That's just a video in itself. Thank you for watching, and I hope this makes people more interested in watching my channel and keeping up with me and what I do. stuff like that. So if you want to know more stuff, I'll probably do Q&A later on when I get more subscribers. I only got 21 subscribers. I'm happy with my 21, but put more of a community out there, get my community going and stuff. But that's just a little thing you need to know about me. So, thank you for watching.